Hello everybody, welcome to a tutorial on shadow modding, and this is Wascanos, and I'm coming right at you with some information. So what is shadow modding, you may wonder? Shadow modding is when you have a mod in the chat that doesn't have a sword, and you'd be like, what does that mean? Well, have you ever been to a channel where there's been plenty of mods, potentially even more mods than potential viewers or even chatters, and they might have intimidated you? Well, if that's so, you are not the only one. A lot of people deal with this, and they might even have trouble, talking if there's one mod or the chat is not as active, which that happens as well. And they get scared to talk just because there's only a mod that's basically talking to your chat. Well, the thing you can do with this is you can make someone a sort of a mod, having plenty of powers, and they still help you out without having a sword, and this is what I'm going to help you out with. First thing we do is, of course, bring it over to the Stream Elements page. If you have not logged in yet, do that first and come back right afterwards. So once we're here, we're going to go all the way to the bottom, to the bot section where you have chat commands, which leads you to this window. When you're in this window, there's a bunch of basic commands, but that's not where we're going for. What we're going for is the custom commands. So first thing you want to do is you want to make a new command. In this case, I'm going to call it shadow. We want to set the user level to moderator, and then we set response to, this is a shadow mod command. Regular mods can also use this. So then you activate the command. We're going to head over to the chat just to test this command out. And as you can see, it gives us a reply. But you're like, yes, so. Now I'm going to use my second account, which is not a mod, and we're going to type the same command. As you can see, it's screwball, and it doesn't reply. Be like, okay, so how do we fix this? What you then do is you go to user management, which is right above chat commands, as you might noticed, and you're going to get to this window. What you then do is you're going to find a new user, or you're going to add a new user. I've copied the name already, just be prepared. And we're going to set the choose a level to moderator 500, and we apply. Now you can see scroll personalized or scroll bail, because screwball is already used. But anyway, we go back over here, and we're going to type shadow again on the screwball account. And as you can see, now it is working like it should. And there's much more you can do with this. So for example, I have a lot of moderator commands. There's there's super moderator commands, which are different, but you can see there's the follow command, your shouted commands, a bunch of other commands you might have, say, if you're going to raid up someone, you can use that command, and another bunch of shout. But basically, that's what you can do. Anything you will set with the moderator tag, anyone, even if they don't have a sword, they can still use that command if they're in your user management tab. There are a few things you can do that are a little bit tedious, but I will explain why. But yeah, for example, then we here have the timeout command, and yes, you can make the timeout command, you can make a ban command and everything, to reply this specifically into the chat, and we'll use it like any of the basic mod commands. The thing is with this, however, you cannot whisper the mod, and it will not relay the message back to the chat, because at current time and space, the Stream Elements bot is unable to define where the whisper is coming from, so it can relay it to the correct channel. This has been confirmed by one of the Stream Elements people. Thank you very much for your swift reply. Really appreciated it. There's, for example, Dbot, which has the functionality to do this, but it's one more software you have to run a computer, which might not help if you're already running on a budget setup and you have to use more resources that could probably be better used for your stream. Another also on this is that Dbot requires you to have a monthly payment to use the premium function on the bot. Once again, if you're being a streamer, this budget is, if you're already on a budget, this money could go to upgrades for your stream, which I would recommend. And yeah, why would I use this? Well, for example, number one, as I already mentioned, or two actually, it's some people get intimidated by being the only chatter next to a mod. Of course, like I said, if you have a lot of people that are willing to help you out, you trust them to help you out, you don't want to have a wall of mods going to your chat and, once again, scare people away, because nobody wants to. Not a lot of people want to chat in where there's just a lot of mods talking. Number three, actually, is something else. Maybe you have someone who wants to help you out, but they don't want to carry the responsibility of being in your chat with a mod sword, because it might draw attention to them, and they don't want attention drawn to them, because that's what the sword is for. It makes someone stand out in your chat. What you can do is you can use this specific system to, make them a mod without anyone knowing they're actually a mod, and they can still help out with the shoutouts, the ban, the timeouts with the use of commands, which actually can be particularly useful for the simplest example during speedruns. During speedruns, you're obviously not going to be able to, like, you know, react quickly if there's a timeout or something, because, I mean, you're speedrunning. You have to focus on the game. You have to go fast. You don't have time to get anything to stop you. So yeah, with that, hopefully this video will help you guys out, and maybe if you decide to use this, then let me know. And if there's anything else you would like me to make a video about, or because I'm a researcher. I like to research. If I can find something and maybe it'd be used with other people, like this, for example. I've made this video because I use it myself, because I find it useful, and there's other channels I know that I use this kind of system simply because it's nice. But yeah, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up, and hell, if you hated it, then please dislike it. It's your opinion, and your opinion matters. As per usual, thank you guys so very much for watching the video. Perhaps I'll see you in the next one. If you want to see me live on Twitch, I stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Central European time, or Central European Summer Time, around 8:30 p.m. usually. Sometimes I'm early, sometimes I'm a little bit late, depending on situations. And there's, of course, always the gameplay videos on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday and Sunday. That's right, you get content from me every day in the week. With all that, I'll see you next time. And if you want to come back, be sure to subscribe so you can come back.